The Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs has terminated the community work program contracts of people aged 55 years and older. The department said this was due to budget cuts and other related issues. The CWP is a government initiative that provides temporary employment for people of working age while they search for permanent jobs. For more on this, we're joined by the South African Municipal Workers Union General Secretary, Dumisane Magagula. Dumisane, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Now, this program employs about, or at least gives an opportunity to more than 250,000 people across the country. The contracts are being terminated for those older than 55 years old. Do we have a sense from the data provided by the department, or at least do you as a union have a sense of how many people are affected by this cut?
Yeah, good evening, Oliver, and good evening to your viewers as well. Well, as the South African Municipal Workers Union, first of all, we must say we are very disappointed by this announcement, which came on the 24th of December. It's like the Grinch spoke out, telling workers that they are going to lose their jobs because they are over 55. We know that in the municipal sector, there is just over 400,000 municipal employees, and over 200,000 of those are the CWP and EPWP workers. We don't have an idea in terms of the statistics of how many or the percentage that is going to be affected by this announcement, which means that they're going to lose their jobs by the 31st of January. And we have always made the call that CWP workers must be used properly to be turned into permanent workers in municipalities.
Yeah. Has there been space for the permanent absorption of CWP workers and EPWP workers to an extent in various local government, given very specifically that municipal finances across the country are in a dire state?
There obviously is space for CWP and EPWP to be made permanent. The over 55s, most of them would have been with municipalities for over 20 years since the beginning or the inception of the EPWP and CWP programs. And they are on that basis of temporary workers earning an average of 2.8. That is 2,800 without pension, without benefits. But they've been with these municipalities for this long period, 2 decades now. And it means that the municipalities need them. So obviously there is space. Yes, there are issues of funding, but we believe that funding in the municipal sector can be improved if we enhance revenue by improving service delivery and using workers correctly.
Importantly here, what is the response from the Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs about the plea on part of the South African Municipal Workers Union and by extension COGTA on the actions taken by them? Is there room for them to negotiate, to relook finances, very specifically given that within the next couple of weeks the ministers will be meeting on the new budget cycle, as MINCOMBUD, the Ministerial Budget Committee, will be meeting, of which, by the way, the Minister of Traditional Affairs, of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs is a key member of. So there must be some conversation about fiscal room for the continuation of those who are older than 55. Has there been any engagements?
Yeah, look, talking about the minister, we are worried. First of all, when the minister came into office, we tried our best to get to his office to have a conversation with him on a number of matters that are troubling municipal workers and communities in general. Now, with this announcement, it means that there has to be a renewed effort on our side to meet the minister, show the minister what we are saying when we say these municipal workers need to be permanent workers of municipalities, talk about issues around revenue enhancement, which we believe that labor in the local government sector should play a key role in making sure that we enhance revenue. But besides enhancing revenue, the key is improve service deliveries that goes to the communities. So we are still making that call. We don't know what is his response directly, but this announcement comes from his office. He is the Grinch. He's the one who made an announcement just the day before Christmas.
Yeah. Is there any planned industrial action should the minister go ahead with this?
Look, we're going back to office on Monday. obviously we now have to strategize in terms of how do we make sure that we come in this instance to intervene for the 250,000 municipal workers who are known to be EPW, CWP, and to make sure that we then advance our efforts to make sure that they become permanent and their plight is heard by those who should be responding.
Yeah. Dumisane, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Dumisane Magagula is the General Secretary of the South African Municipal Workers Union.